Welcome to season 3 finale of the strategy behind the content. And today I want to close with something deeper, and we're going to look at the strategy mindset because that is all we've been doing this whole season. My name is Charity Wanyonyi. I'm a digital content strategist in the making, and I'm the founder of Charity Level Digital, a space where I offer training when you want to think about getting into the digital content creation space. I want to get into making guides for students, for those who are getting into the nutrition space. I want to be that a go-to person. So stay till the end. I'm going to give you feedback and what you're going to do next before I dive into season 4. We're going to look at why long-term thinking matters. For me, from the 3 to almost 4 years I've been on this space, I have come to learn digital growth is not instant. Maybe if you can go viral, maybe that is your goal, yes. But digital growth is a journey, and it takes time to actually build and maintain a community, a audience, a platform. And I feel like for me, authority compounds over time. Like before you become an authoritative state in whatever niche you're going to choose and whatever strategy you're going to apply, it's going to get and come about over time. Maybe if you go viral, well and good. Strategy is about sustainability and not speed. That's why I've taken time to curate this 12 episodes to show you um how sustaining um a series takes time. Like I started last year, I'm finishing in February of 2026. So the key idea on this platform is to tell you guys short-term posting builds noise, visibility, maybe going viral if that's your goal, but long-term thinking, which involves strategy, builds a legacy. If you log into social media right now in those different various platforms, you'll get to know how those people who are thought leaders on those particular platforms they build over time. Just sit and look at their work. You'll see like they started from somewhere and they consistently did what they did, and they had long-term thinking which has built a niche and a legacy for themselves. We're going to look at the problem with short-term thinking. This is just my own thoughts, so I'm going to compare short-term thinking and long-term assessment. So for short-term thinking, it usually sounds like, how do I go viral? Like you've had me mention in the previous slide, if you want to go viral, well and good. Why did this perform? You're looking at the metrics, analytics, engagement. So you're posting for views, likes, and everything. And sometimes you might post something and it does not get the traction you want, and it makes you upset because you have short-term thinking. And then you'll get to ask yourself what's trending right now. So you end up jumping from one trend to the next trend. That is also a niche if you want to, because these days, as nutritionists, we need to get ahead of some of the trends that are out there. But for long term thinking, you will be forced to ask, what am I building? If you've noticed from episode 1 up to now, I've been showing you guys how to build strategically. Who am I becoming? You ask yourself, who am I becoming throughout this whole process? And also, what will this look like in 2 to 3 years? For me, when I started this series, I told myself in 2 to 3 years, I want to be the go-to person where people come to ask about digital content creation, and I'm putting strategic measures in place to be that person. That's why when I'm called upon to give a talk, I gladly accept. I share this. I'm not charging anyone. Even the guide, the short guides I share with anyone who asks for them, I'm making them out so that I can be able to help you, so that I can strategically see which areas need further assessment, so that now I can build something sustainable for you and me. We're going to look at the strategy mindset defined. So this is what we've been doing the whole season. So having a strategy mindset means playing the long game. You see how hunting is, like when a lioness spots a prey, it sits still and observes the prey before it pounces. It just doesn't see the prey and runs to it. It has to assess what the prey is doing and looking at the prey. Um, Maybe sometimes study, because for me I like Nat Wild, so I watch a lot of content. So it plays the long game in order to capture that prey. So you're also playing the long game because you want to be here in the long run. Building systems are not pressure. Like I showed you, is it episode 8 or 9? I showed you guys the systems that work for me so that I don't feel the pressure, because I have my 9 to 5 and I'm still doing this digital content creation on the side. So it can be quite pressurizing if you don't have systems to help you. Thinking in seasons and not post. For me, I always classify myself in quarters, in themes, in seasons, because that is what I'm thinking. What am I in season for? I'm in an abundant season, so I will abundantly give. I'm in a season where I just do not want to do anything, so I schedule my post and I rest. Designing for impact and not applause. Most of the content I post, and I've been consistent about it, something people are talking about, but I keep on showing up and posting them because I want the post I'm doing to be impactful to you guys. I'm not looking for upload. I'm not looking to be praised. I do not like it. I'm doing this because this is what makes me happy, and I wish I knew these things back then when I was just a startup nutritionist. So strategy requires patience and clarity. So you just don't jump in and think it will be an instant success. Like I said, if viral is your goal, then be my guest. So we're going to look at digital growth is compound interest. I'm not going to get into the compound interest because you remember business. Gosh, even if I start with business, you understand by compound interest. I don't feel like I want to define for you guys. So every post you post is building a position for you. You want to be a thought leader. You want to be someone people are coming back to. Every conversation build trust. Every time you keep showing up once a week, twice a week, every day, you're building trust with your audience, because I know when I log in every Wednesday, the nutritionist compass, I will have an article discussing something that is nutrition related. On Friday, the diabetic desk, you'll have something to do with diabetes awareness assessment, just building authority as the diabetic desk. On Saturday, the digital content creation day, I'm building trust with you guys. So you tune in every day, every Saturday, 10 a.m. to get a video if I have posted. Every reflection builds clarity. I share a lot of reflection, especially on my curveball series on Tuesday and on my throwback series on Thursday, because I feel like when I reflect on the journey that has been and where I'm heading, I feel like it provides clarity so that pia si tulianzia mahali. So growth compounds when consistency meets intention. Intentionality is very important. So we're going to look at what season 3 was really about. This season was about wasn't about posting tips. If you've noticed, I've not been sharing how to post. Those I did in season 1 and 2. This season was about clarity. I tried to clarify some things and make you have clarity too. I've showed you the frameworks, I've showed you what visibility is, I've given you the systems I use, I've shown you what sustainable growth looks like, and right now I'm giving you guys tips on how to think strategically and have that mindset. So beyond content into leadership, and that is what you want to do. If you choose a niche, you want to be a thought leader in that niche. When you're called upon to talk about that niche, you'll be able to show up because that is what you have interest in, passionate, and you've researched. Yes. So let me just give you this. What happens when you think long term? I have to plug it. So there's less comparison. You know what I mean by comparison? Less panic, more confidence, clearer positioning, better opportunities. Because if I log in to LinkedIn and I see someone who has specialized in a specific niche, of course I will follow and I will interact because that is the niche that person is talking about. Yeah. So long-term thinkers move very differently. Just take time and look at these people posting online. Those people who are very intentional and strategic about it, they move differently than anyone else. They're not faced by trends, they're not faced by what is happening, they just keep doing what they know best. Yeah. So questions to carry forward as you reflect on season 3. Ask yourself, what digital identity am I building? Very important. Have a book, a pen, write. What do I want to be known for? What system am I strengthening this year? Yeah, we're just in February, so I feel like you still have time to do it. What impact do I want to create? And that is the most important question amongst these four. If you don't want to respond to the three, please respond to the fourth one. Leave it in the comment section. Let's see and let's interact. So this is what I declare in season 3. As we move forward, we just don't create. That is a mantra you have to keep repeating. We design. We don't chase visibility. We build relevance. As nutritionists, healthcare professionals, or anyone who is thinking about getting into the digital space. So this is from me truly to yours, Charity Heaven Digital. I appreciate you guys so much. So the key takeaway from the whole season is to build what will still matter when the trend fades. That's why the people who go viral and they disappear, you'll never hear of them again. And I don't want you guys to do that. I want you guys to build, and looking back at your content, you'll be proud of what you did and what you're doing and what you will do. So this completes season 3, but the strategy still continues with you guys. This has been Charity Haven Digital branch of Charity Safe Haven, where I provide digital strategy sessions, mentorship, talks, guests. If you want to interact with me, this is my number and this is my email. So I will have a live hopefully next Saturday if I have time. I will have a live, just a short 1 hour on my YouTube or LinkedIn. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking LinkedIn because this series is on LinkedIn, and we'll continue to answer some Q&A about strategy and just way forward as I prepare to get into season 4. Thank you for coming along this whole season. I hope you've been blessed. I hope this season will help you jumpstart your journey, and all these videos will be on my YouTube channel, Charity Safe Haven. I will share a link where you can, or a playlist where you can just watch back to back. If you missed the first few episodes, you joined in late, you'll be able to catch up and be able to start doing it. I'm sorry this episode will be long, but this is the season finale, so I have to give you guys way forward.